of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. If you look at Minnesota, they're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they're happy with their ranking. Also, they understand what needs to be done to climb. Plenty of time with half the season remaining.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at point guard. And for Dallas, they've got Daniel Gafford. All out there with Max Christie. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Flag in at the small forward. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Puts up a three. Traps in the tray.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Over in the corner, Christie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
First one falls for him. And Christie drops them both. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A three. And it's Flag with the rebound. Driving to the basket.
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Christie against Edwards. McDaniels outside. Edwards against Christie. 5 on the clock. Edwards inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. To the paint. Here's Giannis. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Randall. Edwards, the bounce pass. Reed. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Poke loose. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Flag with it. McDaniels picks him up. Ball against Reed. Ball no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Going inside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Christie kicks to Giannis. Julius Randle with the rebound. It's stolen by Randle. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Flag. Drills the three-pointer. Flag's got his second basket of the night.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
McDaniels outside. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Ball. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Here's Giannis. He's coming off a 28-point game against Milwaukee.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Lock at 6. Pass to Flag. Here's the three. And again, Gatlas with the three.
I like Flag from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
McDaniels outside. Over Flag. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the miss by Julius Randle, and it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Gafford sets the pick for Ball. And the shot is good.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Now here's Edwards. 29 points for him last game against Golden State. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The Mavericks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Flag with it. He had 19 points in the win against Milwaukee. On the wing, Christie. And let's catch up now with the terrific Shams Charania, who's got some news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Thank you, Kevin. With the trade deadline looming ahead, it's the Brooklyn Nets in transaction news. They're bringing in Miles Bridges to shore up the front court of this team. Bridges is a minutes-eating, rebound-grabbing, explosive finisher, and I'm told this club knows that a player like Bridges brings competitive edge in close games. That boosts your chances to win in crunch time.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mavericks trail by 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Clark, here we are in the heart of the season, and some teams are really hitting their stride.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, some teams, especially the really good teams, start to separate themselves from the others. You can see that happening. And I think you actually can begin to project which teams will be real championship contenders by the time we get to this point in the season.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness. You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Now Ball. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Minnesota leading by 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Randall against Washington. Over in the corner, Christie. And here is Washington. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Christie with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's flag missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Randall no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
See the stat sheet here for Naz Reid.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games.
Take a break.
And he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
No good on that one.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Randall. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here is Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Now Washington, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Right side, Ball. Pass to Flag. Washington with the screen on Edwards. Into the lane. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got 10.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And here is Clark. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Najee Marshall comes in for Flag. And Rollins subbed in for Max Christie. Here is Edwards. He has 6. And here's Ingles outside. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler. At 6'7", LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
On the wing, Ingles. He's covered by Washington. Ingles kicks to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Ball. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Rollins the basketball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 7. Timberwolves trail by 4. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Washington with the screen on Edwards. Pass to Washington. Here's Rollins. 5 to shoot. Here's Adams. Gobert with the block.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Ball. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Stolen. And they're moving it up. Here's Rollins. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Green, he's checked in for Washington. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Clark dishes to Conley. Beyond the arc. Green with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 6. Marshall passes to Green. Right side, Ball. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Ball's got 9 points.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Cooper Flag making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or trap shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Najee Marshall's out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Rollins. Then it's Green, and it's Christie in a two-guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Marshall. Reed with the block.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
Gafford with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
A great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 9. It's stolen by Green. Gafford trying to break free. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ingles against Gafford. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. Clark Naz Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
And that one falls for Reed.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
Dallas making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Both free throws good from Reed. Mavericks leading by 7. Dallas moving the ball around. Gafford inside. Defended by DiVincenzo.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Minnesota with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Clark. And he banks in the layup. Clark's got 5 now.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo against Ingles. Good work defensively by Ingles.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Good, nice job down low. Ingles has got his first 2 points of the night.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Pass to Christie. And here is Green. McDaniels defending. Puts it up from 12. Green, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back over to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Ingles passes to Reed. Back to Ingles. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo takes a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Clark. Ingles with the ball. Now Green defending. Now here's DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Rollins. Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Already a second foul, just something to keep in mind.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Washington's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Flagg subbed in for A.J. Green. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Now here's McDaniel. It's a 5-point game. Here's Flagg. McDaniel's defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Well, Flagg knows how to use that size in there to draw contact.
For Dallas, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Talking about the first pick of the draft, rookie Cooper Flagg, he's got a diverse skill set and is so mature for a teenager.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
Rollins against DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Randle's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Randle was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Here's Flagg. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Cooper Flagg. Timberwolves trail by 7. DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. Randle outside for the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Pass to Flagg. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Randall. He's not quite there, but he's very close to a spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
A great all-star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
That free throw, no good. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Mavs Rebuild. And the second free throw, good. So it's Minnesota now, trailing here by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Fader on the way. That's good from Randall on the assist by Clark. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter. Dallas leading by 6. Here's Rollins. He's got 5. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
There it goes. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Timberwolves trail by 7. DiVincenzo with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Randall. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Over flag. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Washington's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to McDaniels. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's got 8 and finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Mavericks leading by 7. Giannis a screen on Edwards. Pass to Giannis. Over to the left wing. Ball from long range. No good. He's missed 3 and he's made 4 of his 7. Outside Conley. Now Randall. Shoots over ball. Here's Gobert. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Now Ball. He's got 9. Christie the best to Washington. No good from outside. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Randall against Washington. Randall passes to Edwards. To the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. No good again. Just 3 for 10 with that miss. Here's Edwards. Outside for Randall. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Checked in for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Christie. Here's Flag. Adams with the screen on McDaniel. Sinks the 15-footer. 17 points for Cooper Flag.
Possessing great handles at that size. Flag is very adept at breaking down the defense in that pick and roll.
Edwards dishes to Conley. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
You know, you come up with a list of all of the creative players in the league, and, you know, you've got to have LaMelo Ball on that list somewhere near the top. You know, he gives you head-turning passes at least a couple of times a game.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. Ball hits them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Ball against Conley. Now here's Randall. Last game, 26 points. Pass to Ingles. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
54 seconds left here in the second. Adams with the screen on Randall. Marshall with it. Randall on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
15 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Mavs Marshall. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good for Marshall. And so he hits both. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Christie. And it's ball in the corner. Stolen by Michael Conley. Has to go Bear. Now Edwards. Defended by Christie. Edwards against Christie. A step back shot here. That's tipped. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Chris Finch, and Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
Man, this is a crazy list. Plenty of familiar names on it here, but a couple of outliers too. I love the root for the underdogs.
Not many outliers have won this event, but it's possible. Anybody can get hot. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.